If you're under 13, piss off.
Hello YouTube and welcome to another episode of Angry Dave's Adult RC. I'm your host, Angry Dave. As you can see today on the bench, we got my Slash humping the shit out of my wife's Slash because we're going to do some mods to both trucks and do a whole bunch of shit to both of them. So let's crack out some boxes of stuff and take a look at what we're going to do to each one. Alright, so here's a great big fucking pile of pink. We got all kinds of fucking pink hot rod shit for the Slash here. We got some Tamiya PS29 so we can color match shit if we want. Got Traxxas Performance aluminum bell crank assembly, full bearing, anodized pink obviously. We got the Traxxas Performance axles. I love these axles, fully fucking booted steel axles. They're a little expensive, but they're pretty badass. Traxxas actually makes pink skid plates. I was surprised RPM didn't, but then we got the full RPM treatment, everything they make in pink for this truck. We got the bumpers, front and rear control arms, Nerf bars, transmission case, spur cover, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And we also got the aluminum tie bar. We got a hot racing metal spur gear, STRC aluminum, wheel hexes, Murad RC, pink shock socks. So we should be able to pink the ever-loving fuck out of this thing, which I know the wife will thoroughly enjoy. So let's take a look at the bullshit we're going to put on mine now. So like the other truck, we're going to be doing the full-blown RPM treatment to this. You might notice right off the bat there's quite a bit more shit here with my truck. Everything is not here yet for the wife's truck. It's not necessarily going to be an identical build here for both trucks, but pretty close. And they just recently came out with a nice new input shaft assembly for the drag slashes. So I'm going to have to purchase a pair of those for these trucks as well. But you can see I got the J Concepts over tray here. I'm going to try to keep the shit out of the chassis. We're going to be doing kind of a buggy conversion. We got the Proline Baja bug body, just like Snow Day up there. Going to be doing a purple and nuclear green paint job, and then yeah, like I said, the full RPM blowout, all the right metal parts, all the right RPM parts. Got two bumpers here because I want to use the black skid plate with the chrome front bumper, so I had to buy two to get that done. And yeah, aside from that, it's all pretty much bolt-on shit. We shouldn't have to do anything real drastic to get it done. So wait for a couple more parts to arrive, and then we'll start turning some screws. Oh shit, didn't realize I was interrupting something. That's alright, you just go ahead and I'll talk over you. So first thing I think we're going to do is go ahead and attack the front ends here. That'll be the easiest. So what we're going to end up doing is control arms. We'll put on the shock socks, bumper, skid plate. We'll change over the rod ends, caster blocks, bearing carriers, all the little pieces and bits and shit in the front end that we're going to do. We'll do the bell crank at that point. We'll probably replace this rod while we're in here, shock tower, and then we'll do the same on both trucks. The only thing, this truck has already got the metal gears in the servo, so we'll put the metal gears in the servo on this one, and we'll probably go ahead and put the Nerf bars on both trucks, so they'll pretty much be good to go from mid-chassis forward. Take a look and see what that all looks like assembled, and then decide which area to attack next. Hell yeah, there we go. Got some front ends done here. Got lots of green, lots of RPM stuff. Yes, I realize these are blue. I think I ordered them by accident. They were supposed to be silver, but they're going to be inside the wheels, so it doesn't fucking matter. And then we got a whole fuck ton of pink over here. The only thing that was a little odd, this and this, I painted pink. Excuse me. There were a few parts I was going to paint pink anyways, but I ordered a kit of these in pink plastic from Traxxas, except the fucking douchebag who listed them on eBay said that they fit a Slash, and they do not fit a Slash. they are made for a Stampede, which has, I'm juggling the camera, so forgive me for that. This rear skid plate is the same on a Stampede and a Slash. The front, as you can see, is not even fucking close. So this asshole listed these fucking parts incorrectly, and I found out way too late. So I have the correct pink rear. God damn. I had to paint this one pink to match. I know it doesn't match the other pinks, but this is a lot closer to the pink that's on the actual body, so it will match the overall vehicle when it's done. And we're probably going to do that same shade of pink on the bead lock rings on the wheels. So Nerf bars on this one. No Nerf bars on this one because this is getting the Baja Bug body, which is skinnier than a regular Slash body. So I guess the next thing we're going to do is rip these fucking rear sections off and get the internals and the transmissions and get those suspensions put together and see what the next step is after that. So if you're ever working on Slashes, it's really easy to get the ass end off of one of them. You got 2 bolts right here that come down in front of the shock towers. You got 2 bolts that come up through the front mounting spots for the rear skid plate, and you got your motor leads. That's it. Then the whole fucking back of the truck comes off and you can do whatever you want, get the rest of the chassis out of your way. We're going to disassemble this all the way down to the point where the transmission is split open. Then we're going to start putting it back together with all this shit right here. So there's all my green stuff on there, looking good, except for my blue hexes. That's alright. Got my danglers back on there. I love how uncomfortable those make people. It's fucking hilarious. I had to rebuild the motor, so I got that all sorted out while I was in there. And this one's pretty much ready to go. The only thing left to do is build the wheels and paint the body. So now I'm going to go ahead and do the same treatment to the wife's, but in pink. And there that all is in pink. Came out pretty good. I'm not a giant fan of pink, but it looks like a custom pink hot rod slash whatever. Not real sure what to call it. It's just so much fucking pink. But I'm sure the wife will be happy with it. She loves pink. So we got hers all decked out with the RPM bumpers and skid plates and A-arms and all that bullshit. We got shock socks. We got metal wheel hexes. We got high performance axles. We got high performance guts in the transmission, just like mine. The only difference is the wife's is running the stock Titan brushed, which is still decent. I only switched up to the Valinion because I wanted to be able to run 3S, because I like to break shit and then have to fix it again. So yeah, I'd say the only complaint really that I had was that RPM doesn't make, when they make multiple colors, they don't make like the full line for the vehicle, which is kind of irritating. You can buy all the shit in black. I think you could buy most of it in blue and red, and then the farther out you get with the colors, the less parts they make. I had the same problem with green. I had to use black skid plates. I didn't want to use black skid plates on this one, so I painted the stock one pink in the front, and luckily Traxxas made one that worked in pink already for the rear. But yeah, they're both coming out pretty good. I'm liking them. This one's not rocking a rear bumper or Nerf bar, so it's a little shorter and a little skinnier, but it will be able to be faster. I try not to run 3S in this one too much. The way these trucks are built with 2S, they'll be more or less indestructible. You put a 3S in them and all bets are off. You can start blowing shit up. That's what that one's for. That one I put 3S in. Broken constantly. Fucked up the transmission again last time it was out. Anybody who saw that video remember that. I'll get back into it eventually and get that thing put back together so we can get some 3S in it and all that bullshit. But I think that's probably going to do it for now. We're going to go ahead next time and paint the under tray for this one. Paint the under tray for this one. And then the only thing left to do is mount and paint the wheels and tires for the green truck and do the body. We'll do the paint job. So we'll see if that all lands in one episode or not. And then whatever. Yeah, we'll do it. You'll get to see it. Doesn't matter how many episodes it is. So go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe, leave us a comment, share the video, Check us out on our social media pages and our website, and we'll see you next time on Adult RC, where grown-up time is playtime.